So now I'm going to show you how easy it is to use StatCrunch to evaluate in a contingency table, two-way contingency table. So here I have put my labels for each of these row values where the polygraph test indicated a lie and did not indicate a lie. And column 1 is for that the subject actually did not lie. And column in this bar 3 is yes, that the subject did lie. So here you'll see that where the subject did not lie, more often than not, the polygraph test indicated that. And when the person did lie, the polygraph test was pretty good at reliably identifying that lie. So once you put your labels for your table as to the two criteria that you're testing for independence, and then you put in the four values from your two table. If it's 2 rows and 2 columns, here there was only one response, either the person lied or not, and also the polygraph either indicated a lie or not. So there's a two-way 2x2 table. Simply go to yes, you do go to stat. You look at tables and over to contingency with summary, and you select the columns where the data is, which is var2 and var3, and the row labels indicating what the polygraph test indicated is in var1. Just moving that over to, you can see how var2 and var3 are the answers yes and no, no and yes, in columns 2 and 3, based on if the polygraph indicated a lie or not in the rows. So you simply push compute, and you can see that on this first page, I'm going to minimize the window a little so you can see that there's an arrow down here that shows that on the first page, it shows the p-value, which is definitely less than a normal alpha value of 0.05, even less than 0.01. And it's, again, quite a great chi-squared value, which is probably exceeding a chi-squared critical value, especially with the degrees of freedom of 1. But if you push the right arrow, then it shows you this thing called a heat map that kind of shows you the validity of each of the tests. So this is a positive test result for someone who did lie and a negative test result for someone who did not lie. And you can see that it's quite strong at identifying lies, not quite as strong at not indicating when someone's not lying. But then these false positives and false negatives are very light in color.